This next section is about LinkedIn, which is very, very critical from a job search standpoint. LinkedIn is the largest professional social media network out there and used a lot for recruiting and posting jobs and getting found and helping you in your job search. With over 660 million users growing every day in over 200 countries and territories worldwide, LinkedIn is the place for folks who want to have their professional and career presence and real critical to the job search function. And having a good profile and one that's orientated and customized to helping you find a job is very, very important and something you don't want to just leave to chance. As we saw in an earlier lesson, or if you're jumping right to this section, which is perfectly fine, you can jump to any section you want in the course. They're almost like mini courses within inside this bigger course. But we saw in an earlier lesson that LinkedIn has, people use, like 87% of recruiters use LinkedIn to find candidates for jobs. So when they're out there looking for people, looking to, just search by keywords or job, titles or work experience or whatever that might be, when a employer or recruiter is looking for you, they use LinkedIn to help find candidates. And then even as you go through the process, 94% of recruiters will use LinkedIn to vet job candidates, either when they're first doing their initial screening or maybe at the end of the process when they're just kind of doing their final checks, they'll use LinkedIn as a way to kind of evaluate you. So look at those numbers, 87% for finding you, 94% for vetting you. Having a great LinkedIn profile is so very critical in terms of that. So let's get down into the real practicalities and build a LinkedIn profile that's going to really help you be successful. And one thing we're going to do is, first off, setting up the URL, which might be a little bit, is not as well known, but real critical as far as from the search standpoint. And we're going to do that, and then we'll get into all the things to build your great LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn page.